Hello, fellow Minecrafters. This is Eraloth, and I am back. We encountered a little trouble, if you remember, back along here. It looks like, from what I can tell, a mob had actually cast a spell, or some random lightning appeared. Not really sure what happened, but when I was respawned, we got this list of items which contains all the inventory, and there was a grave marker, and I was able to recover everything. Got the sheep that were around here, made a bed, and also chopped down a little bit more wood. So let's see. So yeah, there's a lot of sheep here. I guess all the sheep were collected on this side of the map. We didn't see any when we came from spawn, but so here's a nice area. This has got it's got some water to work with. Why don't we go ahead and start setting up a temporary home? I want to maybe set up some basic mining. Let's see. Oh, is that another village? No way. That's the village there that we spawned into. Yeah, another village. Huh. Look at that. How much light do we have? Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on the light this time so we don't end up... So you know what we could do is... could set up somewhere around here. Let's go check out this village first. And look, more sheep. Oh, and some above ground lava as well. Well, I'm thinking this might be a good place to start. Looks like there's another tower here that we can check out as well. So 2 villages. Alright, let me put this on, make a waypoint. Village 2. I said 2. And I hear some villagers. Let's see what they're swapping. Paper. Okay, we don't have paper yet. There's some stoves, however. Great. So it's trading coal. Whoop. Back here. Get back here. Oh, nice. Paper. Coal. Alright, this looks like a smaller village. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Enduric processor. Okay, so this is a... This is kind of a nice find. Yeah, so... Let's go ahead and drop off something less important than... Oh, wow. Okay, so we have apples. And we have these wands from Not Enough Wands. Not sure what this does. It looks like it right-clicks to push blocks forward. Okay. And then this one is a swapping wand. Right-click to select a block, right-click to replace it. Oh, fantastic. Alright, we're definitely going to have to check this out. Hang on. Let's see. So, I don't want to do it around lava. Did I do something? Did I just move that? Does it work on wood blocks? Not sure what I did. Alright, let's read the description again. Right-clicking to push blocks forward. Sneak right-clicks to pull blocks. Ah, okay. So we can push... Oh, cool. Okay. So we're pushing that block over there. Let's go ahead and sleep. we now know that these mobs, if my theory is correct, these mobs were a bit more dangerous than normal. So we probably want to sleep it off. Okay, let's leave that bed in there for a moment. And yeah, we're definitely going to need to solve our food situation. Let's look at, like, yeah, this is a tiny little village. I don't see any food. Okay, so we also have this swapping wand. Sneak right-click to select a block, right-click on block to replace. Okay, so if we select, let's take a dirt block, and if we select that block, okay, now we selected dirt, and can we, oh, very cool. Did we get that wood? I can't tell. Hold on. We have 6 acacia wood. Oh, we don't have enough. Alright, so it doesn't just make the block. You actually have to have it in your inventory. So this is a mod called Too Many Wands. And yep, it gave us the wood. Huh. So that could be an interesting way of mining, or chopping down wood, rather. That is pretty cool. Can we grab these? Okay, it didn't let us, whoops. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. I want those furnaces. No, they won't let me do it. Okay. Okay, so what do we want to do? We actually want these furnaces, so let's grab these. And we'll let's see, how much space do we have? Let's go ahead and set up something over here. I want to get, oh, and we also got this, the ender. Hang on. Let's see what else is in that chest, because that processor, I think, is part of, oops, wrong building. Sorry. That processor is actually part of correlated potentialistics. Correlated. Okay, this looks like it's the kind of a replacement for or yeah, like a copycat mod for applied energistics. You have a drive bay. Do we have drives? Yep. Different types of drives. What does this take? What do we need to make? So if it's like applied energistics, we'll probably need a controller. Okay, luminous pearl. Okay, so we'll have to go to the nether, get some glowstone. We have the processor. What does it take to build? Okay. It takes quartz, some ender pearl. This actually isn't too bad. Another processor. The terminal, more processor. It has a wireless receiver and transmitter. Very cool. Okay, then the drives are ceramic, iron, brick. Okay, so we'll need some clay. What else do we have? We have some redstone alloy, some pulsating iron. This is Ender IO materials, dark steel. Oh, this is a very nice little find. Okay, nothing in here. Let's see if there's something up here. It's just a tower. Gotcha. Alright, so I think we want to make a couple of things. So I saw a crafting table in here. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and make, let's put these down. We'll go ahead and use this room temporarily. Doink. Alright, and we're going to start by making some charcoal. Definitely. Oh, and we have some iron leggings, which we definitely should be wearing for protection. Good. Alright. So we're just going to make some charcoal so we have some light. I'll feed that back in. We can put down our nature chest. Let's go ahead and... Actually, let's make a double chest here. Can we... Wonderful. Alright. So we'll put a chest here. Move this over. Let's sort it. See what we've got. We've got our crafting table. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this up. And we'll put a second table here. I actually like this. This is the crafting station from Tinker's, which will hold items in the table, right? So this one, if we leave the crafting, it'll come through. Oh, and it looks like it has a little graphic now. Alright, so we will have to make a little more, we'll have to get a little more wood. We just start here. Great. Great, great. And I think we're going to make a couple things. Let's see. I think we have... In this pack, we have something called hammers, which normally I would use Tinker's and make a Tinker's tool first, but it looks like there's a wood hammer. So what is that? That's willow wood 3. Oh, sweet. Okay. So if we have some stone, which... Do we have any stone? I don't think we have any stone yet. Okay, well, we can make some. Let's see. If we do this, that's going to give us a wood hammer, and we have a achievement. Yeah, and these will mine a 3x3 area, so that is pretty slick. And this goes all the way up to diamond blocks, and then copper blocks, silver, lead. Nice. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to this field here, and let me gather some more wood. I think I'll make a cut in the video here, and I'll be back shortly after I get some more wood and some more materials, and then we'll start a mine. Alright, we are back, and remember that forest back here? I've pretty much chopped most of it down. And I also noticed, by the way, that this mod pack, I've been updating it. It's been pretty much updated daily since we started this Let's Play. And if you notice down there, there's the main hunger bar, and then there's also a highlight. That's actually the current saturation. And then the crosshatch bar behind that, every time I jump, it moves up and it'll deplete hunger. And this is Spice of Life. This is a mod that was added, and I missed it. This is going to make food very important because if you notice, if we eat multiple things like apples continuously, like we have been, it's going to lower the nutritional value, and eventually it'll just be kind of mood. So we have to change it up, and that's going to make food more interesting. Fortunately, we have Pam's Harvest Craft in here, which offers lots of different foods. So I think we're going to try to go for sugar and flour, bread, and maybe some types of fruits. I've been collecting a lot of stuff off camera. We have some iron. I got some iron. And we have lots of trees and saplings. We're going to use progressive automation and grow some of that. And also I want to show you something else that I was working offline. So let's go ahead and make an iron pickaxe. We'll go ahead and make 2 of them. Alright. So we have lots of stuff. We're going to have to definitely grow some things. If you remember, we got those melon seeds. I planted just some pumpkins and melons. And there's that tower we're going to be exploring soon. I also started a mine shaft. I opened up this room a little bit. We still have our wands and our sword. And if you remember, we had that wooden hammer. I think now, let's go ahead and turn that into a stone hammer. Yeah, that'll be good. So let's look that up again. Hammers. Dark hammer. Wow, we actually have. Okay. So a stone hammer is going to require just 3 stone, and that's going to let us carve out a 3x3 area. So that's pretty cool. That is very cool. Also, I noticed in this mod, there's this mod pack rather. There's some additional armor types here that we can load up, including a coal chest plate, which gives us night vision. So we might go ahead and check that out. We're starting to collect some coal. We don't have a ton of it yet, but it's definitely something. The night vision is definitely something we want to use so we don't get jumped again by those mobs. And by the way, speaking of the mobs, I think that is the mob that attacked us was actually from infernal mobs, which have I guess randomly generated mobs with different characteristics. So no wonder that thing attacked us. So we're going to have to be prepared for mobs that can attack us using a variety of different spells and special abilities. What fun! I also wanted to see, so food, we're definitely going to have to play with food here, and I think to start with, as I said, we're gonna make okay, so we need some slabs. Can we do this? No. Alright. What else do we need here? Just 2 slabs? Okay, wonderful. Let's make some more drying racks. And I took some of the books up here. We're going to use that for a mod called Cooking for Blockheads. That is... Oh, we already have our meats right here. So we're going to hang these meats up and dry them out. This should turn these into edible foods. Oh, it's nighttime. We do not want to mess around with nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep. And we're going to do Cooking for Blockheads, which... Did I leave the books in here? No. So Cooking for Blockheads is... let's take a look at that mod. So this is a cooking mod, and it actually will give us a, yeah, if we smelt a book, we can get a recipe book, and once we get some diamonds, we can actually make a crafting book. So that is cool. I definitely want to try that out. And we're also going to be able to make a multi-block kitchen. The sink will give us water. The fridge allows us to store foods that'll get pulled up in this crafting table, which is the cooking table. What does that require? Clay. And the crafting book. So we're going to need some diamonds. And then the oven. The oven we can definitely do. But this is really the big thing. Do we? Okay, so as you can see, if we once we open this, it actually will look at all the foods that we have in our inventory. So for example, if I brought in a strawberry, you can see we can do strawberry juice with a juicer. So why is this important? Because I don't know about you guys, but I cannot remember all the different recipes, and we're definitely going to want to do a variety of recipes to manage our spice of life, which means we're going to have to rotate through about probably six different foods. So I'm thinking we can do the toast, maybe do sandwiches, but we'll start off with apples, maybe plant an oak tree farm. We'll use progressive automation. I believe that's a pack in here. So progressive automation will give us, and we'll try this too, this gives us a stone miner. And each of these, the miners it's an automated miner. Wow, that's going to take a lot of iron. And these allow you to use higher grade tools. So the stone miner you can only use a stone pickaxe, and then of course iron you can move up to iron, and then diamond. That's cool. We also have choppers, that's what we'll use to plant the oak trees, and then we have planters, so we can do wheat with that as well as the sugar cane, and then generators if we need those. But I think let's try running these off of charcoal first, and it looks like we've got some animal farmers and mob killers too. So lots of cool stuff. We're definitely going to check out that mod. So here's a little mine shaft. I haven't finished it yet. Just kind of made a 2x2 shaft to get down to level 25. This is where I left off. Looks like we've got some rubies here. Rubies. Nice. So the reason for the 2x2 shaft is so that you don't do what I just did, which is mine directly below where you're standing. Very dangerous. So we can do that. Let's go ahead and oh, what's this? Let's see what this is. Oh, peridot ore. Okay. Now I think these we might actually be able to use these for tools. These make tools. And if you're wondering, by the way, what these black things are, this is basalt. I believe this is going to be, it's marked. So the Whale mod actually shows you what mod pack this is for. And environmental tech is definitely something else we want to get into. This is going to let us make multi-block structures for solar power, even mining, a mining laser that actually mines up ores, and we've got a cool lightning rod. So lots of really neat things in this little mod pack. Definitely interested in the solar. This is actually a mid-tier mod, so we're going to have to gather a few more resources before we get into this, but really looking forward to that. So we're trying to just get down to level probably around level 12. Whoa, what's this? Industrial grade graphite ore. That's from Quantum Flux. Okay, more mods. There are a lot of cool mods in here. I have not played Industrial Flux. Let's see what that's about. Quantum Flux. Quantum Flux. Okay, 0-point extractor. Might be some power. Oh, very cool. This one actually doesn't have a recipe. This does. Accelerator. If I remember, this might. I think I read that this generates some power for if you feed it matter, and these look like they're possibly power storage. So we'll check that out. So getting down to 12 because for progressive automation and a lot of the things that we're going to do, we're going to definitely want to upgrade our progressive automation machines, and that's going to require some redstone. And if you click on redstone and we go to the ore, let's do that from here. Thinking. So we'll go to redstone ore, and if we look at the world gen, this is a really nice feature in, is this NEI or just, I think this is just enough items, right? Yeah, just enough items. So this actually gives you the distribution for this ore. For this mod pack, and you can see we've got to get under, we probably want to be at about 12, 15, and that's actually a nice level because I think you're probably going to find once this comes up that diamonds are somewhere around that same level. Yeah, 7.17%. So that's a typical level. Try to usually mine around level 12. I don't mine lower than that because if you can, but the rub is that once you do that, you're going to end up hitting lava either beside you or worse yet above you. Lava tends to be around a level 11, I think. It may be different in this mod pack, but that's been pretty consistent. Of course, there's above ground lava and there's exceptions, but generally that's where you're going to find the big lava pools. So this is 11, and also I try to put blocks between these torches. Sometimes I think I put some glass here. That's the reason for that is in case I goof and we fall off the ladder, we don't end up falling 50 levels and die. Okay, so here's our stone hammer. This is the first time we're gonna use this. Let's see how this works. This should be a 3x3. Oh, it is. Look at that. Wow. So usually you have to level up in Tinkers and get the, I forget what it is, the iron forge or one of the higher end benches to get this 3x3 to get the hammer. Here we can make a hammer right off the bat with just some stone, and it's actually not too bad. It's running, that is pretty fast. Now I don't think this is gonna, yeah, not harvestable, so we'll have to switch to her. And here's some redstone. This is actually what we were looking for. We just picked up 9. Fantastic. So this is not going to be able to do anything higher than what a stone pickaxe would do. That's fine. Once we get enough iron, I don't know if you remember, this actually took, the iron hammer was actually blocks of iron. That is pretty pricey, and there's lots of other things we need iron for, so I don't know if we're going to do that first or... Wow, that took a long time to... Oh, this is hardened stone. Huh. Another environmental tech. And I noticed that it did not mine all of that in a 3x3, so, okay. Yeah, there's a slightly different look to the hardened stones. That, again, is the environmental tech. That's going to give us our solar. Let's go ahead and pick up this nice. Tech tree start. So, see achievement list for power tech tree. Okay. Achievements. Minecraft, Botania, Industrial Craft. Oh, there's a whole set of achievements here. We just got this one. Oh, did we get one of those? Ha! A resonating redstone crystal. What can we use that for? Okay, so this is, if you remember, I mentioned the new extra utilities uses the GP power. It looks like we can make some GP items, and this is going to get us on our way to, yay, this is going to get us on our way to flight. How cool is that? That is awesome. Power manager. Okay, lots of new devices. So we already have 19 redstone, and that should be enough to, oh, there's some more. Let's go ahead and grab that too. Yeah, the origin in this mod pack is, I'm pretty happy with it. We haven't found any diamonds yet, but this is pretty sweet. Definitely not having trouble finding some of the basics. What is that? Oh, copper. I thought that might have been a retextured diamond. Okay, so we're getting some copper. Let's step off of there. Some bauxite ore, some peridot. What is that used for? Looks like we're about full, so... Okay, industrial grinder. Bauxite dust. Okay, that's part of the Tech Reborn pack. We're going to definitely need to check that out. We'll pick up some of this tin ore as well. Why not? Just grab some of this. Alright, let's go ahead and head back up. And we don't have any speed mods yet, but over time we will work on that as well and maybe be able to... I noticed in Armor Plus there's actually an armor, the redstone armor, allows us to move more quickly. Whoop, it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep. Alright. So we've got a couple of ores here. Let's see, we've got tin ore, some cobble, we'll definitely need that. The bauxite ore, ruby. Let's save this. Red garnet. Oh, interesting. Alright, lots of different items in this pack. Peridot. And 60 redstone. Fantastic. How's our stuff growing? Okay, 43%. 29 for that. And we are probably in good shape with the extra wood that I mined earlier. And by the way, I found some rubber wood as well. So that's cool. We've got lots of saplings, lots of oak saplings for a tree farm. So let's go ahead and make the... let's see if we can make the progressive. What's it going to take? So we want to start off with a chopper. Yeah. So we're going to need the furnace. Let's do that. Hot topic. All right. How did we get that for the first time? Oh yeah, that's right. We stole these furnaces from the village. All right. So the chopper will give us an automated tree farm. Definitely what we want. Let's go ahead and make the axe. And I thought we had a chest. Do we have a chest in this chest? Yes, we do. All right. So there we go. We have a chopper. Now that's the wooden one. Let's go ahead and go for the. Let's go for the stone. We'll do stone. I like how it also. I don't know if you noticed, but it also highlights the item that was missing there. We should be able to create that. Awesome. Okay, so what is this going to need to run? Well, we're going to need We're definitely going to need some fuel, so let's go ahead and start that up. We'll make some more charcoal. And we're probably going to need these upgrades. If we lay this down now, that is going to make one block of trees. We actually want to do at least a couple of blocks around. So there, as you can see, we now need to pull in our redstone. So let's do this. Let's get our upgrade. These upgrades, by the way, the upgrades match the item that we're using. So we're using the stone chopper. We need to get a stone upgrade. But to get a stone upgrade, we need a wood upgrade. So let's go ahead and do 8 of these. One. Why did we just get 1? 2. Okay, we'll do it this way. It looks like it's 3, 4. We need some more wood. Boy, I'm glad I chopped down this wood. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna burn through this wood pretty quickly. Okay, so we have 8 of those upgrades, and now we want to upgrade those to stone. So that's 1. I think we can use andesite or granite or anything that's stone. Can we use, yeah, granite? Can we mix and match? Yeah, it looks like we can mix and match, so that's good. Can we use just regular cobble? No, we cannot. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and use up the rest of this, because really don't have a use, I don't think, for these. And then we're going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to make some cobble. And then we'll get our farm running. We definitely need our farm. We're going to run these, the other automated machines on charcoal. Oh, we have some other stone here as well. And to get the charcoal, we need lots of wood. And there we go. So that's 1. We only need 2 more, right? Alright. Can we use hardened? No, not hardened stone. But we should be able to mix. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool, the little 3D effect. I like that. Alright, so we just need 1 more, 2 more? 1 more? Where's, yeah. 2 more. So we'll wait for that stone to cook. Let me check in the other room to see if we had, I thought we might have some, no, we don't want to use our copper. We do have 1 stone here, and then the rest of these are the ores, and we'll melt these down. At some point we're going to have to work on our ore doubling, and we'll probably want to use a sag mill to start with. That's an Ender IO, and that'll give us, that'll let us break down the ores into pulverized or dust, and then we can get two dust for every ore. So that'll be pretty awesome. Alright, so we have enough for 1 more upgrade here. Awesome. And while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and make let's make a couple of stone axes, because we're only going to be able to use stone axes for this. At some point when we get enough iron, we'll go ahead and use we use hoppers, and we'll load those in automatically, so we won't have to babysit the yeah, what else do we have in here? So picked up some of that. We have our I mentioned that we have rubber wood. Also have a rubber sapling somewhere in here, I thought. Yep, right here. Let's go ahead and plant that while we're waiting for the rest of this. We really want to start, if we're going to get into Tech Reborn, some of the others. I guess I'm kind of taking over a little piece of this town, just for now until we get a place established. Oh yeah, let's check on our food. Is this still? Nope, still rotten flesh. Alright, so the drying rack is going to take a little bit longer. Alright, we're good. We've got it. Okay, so, whoops, what am I doing? We want the wooden upgrade. Okay, now we have 8 stone upgrades. We have some axes. We need some oak saplings. And let's see where we're going to set up this tree farm. And we have some charcoal to run it. So let's find a clearing. For now, we can just put it. I'm thinking we want to have room for expansion as well. Let's see. So we'll definitely want to expand this out as we grow it. But for now, let's just put it here. Okay, so we're going to put down the stone chopper, and you notice the range says 1, and it says add tools. So let's add a stone axe. And we also need to add, let's add some saplings. Okay, and nothing's happened because we need fuel. Now we could just put the charcoal in, but there's actually a way to run the machine a little more efficiently with these fuel pellets. These are basically just 1/8 of, if you notice, the 1600 burn time for a single charcoal, but just make sure we don't lose any extra fuel. And I think this only uses fuel for chopping down and planting, not while it's waiting. So as you noticed, it just planted this one tree because its range is 1. We will go ahead and upgrade the range, and as we upgrade the range, you can see it's starting to upgrade the number of trees. And then when we get it up to, actually we just need 8, and that'll make a ring around this stone chopper. So that'll be enough to get us started. Let's see if we have any bone meal. I can show you how this actually works. And all the progressive automation tools, there's our rubber tree, they basically start similarly. Oh gosh, I did not see. Yep, that's almost mature. Yeah, we do have some bone. So let's go ahead and try some bone meal and see if we can kick this off. Looks like it's getting, is it getting dark? Alright, we'll do this quickly. Oops, other side. That's right, we were looking over here. While we're next to our bed, let's go ahead and sleep. I'm really kind of spooked about these, the infernal mobs. These are going to be tough, and we're definitely going to want to armor up to prepare for those. So what I've been doing while I've been gathering resources is just sleeping as soon as it's the sun is down. That'll prevent. Hopefully, I'm hoping that prevents the mobs from showing. So let's get one of these off. Oh, really? All right, I'll get the other bone. I really want to show this to you. Anyway. Okay. Eventually, there's also fertilizer that we can make. I think it's one of the ores that we can mine. Which tree was it? This one. Oh, there we go. Okay. So as you can see, the chopper is now chopping down the wood, and it'll automatically collect that and burn fuel in the process. Replant the sapling once it's chopped down. Let's make sure it's doing that. And then we can leave this to run automatically. And we're probably going to set up a couple machines. Definitely, there we go. Definitely want to set up the stone miner as well. Let's go ahead and replenish this with some more fuel pellets. We definitely need a hopper so we can stick that on top. We can actually also put a chest on top of this to collect the items. So maybe a hopper, a chest on top, and then maybe a hopper on the side to to load it. We'll play around with it. All right, I think we have done a couple of things for this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. It's already run pretty long. We'll let this food cure. Let's see. Did this change yet? Nope. Still rotten flesh. Oh, you see what we did? I made an item rack. This should have been a. This should have actually been a. Let's go back to Tinker's. This should be something else, some other type of rack. What is it called? No, not a tool rack. A drying rack. There we go. All right, 2, 3. Okay, that would be much more helpful. So we got to play with the hammers. That was kind of cool. Got to set up our first automation. We still haven't really established a base. We're kind of taking this over. We also took a look at the cooking for blockheads, and we're definitely going to use that to address our food situation. So, as a matter of fact, the other nice thing about the Spice of Life mod is it actually tells you, if you notice when I hover over this food, it'll tell you how much it'll actually give you. That's kind of cool. Bread. Okay, so we haven't eaten bread yet, and we don't need to because we're already fully saturated. All right, so I think we'll go ahead and leave it at that. We're drying our rotten flesh, turning into something useful. This chopper is definitely working. It just looks like it chopped down some more tree. Notice more wood is being collected, so we are good to go. And we'll in next episode I'll set up the planter, and we'll start messing around with the automated mining, the stone or the iron miner as well. All right, thanks for watching, and see you next episode.